We're here at the Kansky home. Just wanted to walk through real quick what we're looking at as far as the painting goes. So we'd be looking at all the fascia, the soffit, which is the underneath portion here, the siding, which is T111, doors, as I'll specify as we walk around. So I did include the front door. The gutters and downspouts will all be included. There's not many on the home, but the gutters and downspouts that are there, we will be repainting. These accent pieces here underneath the home, so there's 4 right here, so those would be painted in the trim color, which they're kind of looking at a darker gray. And then these accent pieces, there's 3 over here, these would be painted as well on both the front and back side, and we'll look at the back side as we walk around. You can see a little bit of degradation along the fascia there, so it just needs some scraping, some priming, and then to be repainted. Home overall is in good shape. You've got some cracking here in the T111, so we just want to make sure we caulk those areas or make sure we get paint in there so that moisture can't get in there to cause any kind of rot in the future. Same thing along this drip edge right here along the T111 where it meets the trim, so we'll make sure we scrape and prime those. We use a product called Peel Bond, which is going to seal down the edges of anything we can't scrape off, so it doesn't have a tendency to curl back up. These areas where there's been some carpenter bee or some woodpecker damage, we talked about using a wood putty to fill those as kind of a temporary fix, which should last you up until the next time you need to get the home painted. And then you've got a couple windows up here along the top that need to be painted. Most of the windows on the home are vinyl, so they don't need to be painted, but those upper windows up there, and then these 2 larger living room windows need to be painted as well. So then we'll walk around the side to the side of the house. Again, you've got some more peeling that needs to be scraped and primed along the fascia there. Same thing along the T111 and the band board here. So just make sure that we highlight those areas. Areas like this need to be recaulked, so these joint lines, we'll make sure we go around and recaulk the home as best we can to make sure that moisture's not getting in there to cause any further damage. So again, all these windows are vinyl, so they don't need to be touched. You've got more fascia and soffit that expands back along the back of the home there. And then you've got some more siding over here. The 2 garage doors would be painted. The right one is wood, and as you can see, there has been peeling in the past, so we'll need to make sure we go through and kind of make sure we get all of the potential peeling areas scraped off. This is a metal door, so there should be no prep on that. And then we'll walk around to the back side here. Again, more of the T111 and fascia. This side is in pretty good shape overall. I will include a separate price for this door, or this slider. As you can see, it's oxidized. So homeowner may want to add that on to the scope of the work. So this door right here, and then these 7 windows starting right here all the way across, and then there's a slider right over here that potentially would need to be repainted. Again, I'm going to put a separate price there for those windows and doors to be repainted, but you can see how those have oxidized and kind of look like they faded quite a bit. And then here's the slider that will be included in that separate pricing. Also including pricing for this back shed here to be painted, so that will be an option for you as well. But then the back of the home will be the siding and the fascia, gutters. There's a little bit more gutters up here along this side, and you can see the downspout run down the side there. Then you've got, going up this deck here, a little bit more siding and trim all the way along the back side of the home. These sliders are okay. They haven't faded, so these would not be priced into the separate price for the doors and windows. Again, you've got a little bit of peeling down here, so we need to make sure that we scrape and prime those areas really well. We've got some cracking down here, so we need to make sure that we caulk those and get that all sealed up. Same thing around areas like this. Just do our due diligence there. And then here's the back side of those accent pieces that would need to be repainted in the darker trim color. So So that's it. That's overall the scope of the work. So if you have any questions, feel free to let me know, but I will get this quote over to you here later today. Thank you.